An election is a formal group decision-making process by which a population chooses an individual or multiple individuals to hold public office. Elections have been the usual mechanism by which modern representative democracy has operated since the 17th century. With the just concluded 2023 general elections, our focus today on the Eagle is EFCC's involvement in the election monitoring and its effort in stopping vote buying and selling. On the Eagle this week, we bring to you an exclusive interview with the Executive Chairman of the EFCC, Abdurrashid Bawa, on issues surrounding the 2023 general elections. My name is Aisha Mohammed. Thank you for joining us on the Eagle.
Good day, Nigerians. As we all know, cybercrime is progressing at an incredibly fast pace. It is giving a bad image to Nigeria, affecting our economy and draining the youth of this country. Let us work collectively against cybercrime wherever it is committed. I am Abdurrashid Bawa, Executive Chairman, Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. Stand for the right thing always. Thank you.
One of the objectives of the EFCC Strategic Plan 2021 to 2025 is to increase public engagement in the fight against economic and financial crimes, the youth being one of the stakeholders of the Commission and an integral part of the society is given a priority in engagement with the Commission. As seen in this report from the Benin Command, the EFCC inaugurated Integrity Club in a secondary school, and from Abuja, the sensitization of students on cybercrime. Stay tuned.
The Benin Zonal Command of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, inaugurated EFCC Integrity Club at St. Mary's Education Center, Benin City. The acting Zonal Commander, Nkechude, who was represented by Head Public Affairs Department, Williams Osegale, urged the students to see themselves as role models, anti-corruption ambassadors, and uphold the core values of the club, which are integrity, honesty, discipline, responsibility, tolerance, and patriotism. Osegale stressed that the youth must be exemplary in their conduct and character. 20 students, along with the executives of the Integrity Club, took the oath of service.
Do promise that I shall be faithful to the Integrity Club of my school.
The president of the club, Afolayan Moshokwe, promised to lead the club in accordance with the existing guidelines. A teacher in the school, Odiase Osazowa, and patron of the club, thanked the EFCC for inaugurating the club and charged the students to make integrity their watchword, stating that integrity is a global currency that is acceptable anywhere, and without it, the society is defective. Still from the Benin Zonal Command, the EFCC charged youths to shun economic and financial crimes. This was stated during a sensitization program on the danger of engaging in cybercrimes, organized by a non-governmental organization, the African Network for Environment and Environment Justice, ANEJ. The EFCC, represented by Head Public Affairs Department, Williams Osegale, urged the youths to channel their energy and talent into creative and productive ventures rather than engaging in criminal activities. They were urged to resist the temptations and pressure from their peers to engage in internet fraud as the consequences were grave, stressing that engaging in cybercrime can easily lead one to jail and truncate their future. Speaking earlier, State Coordinator Brighter Future Project Sandra Egwage stated that the aim of the program was to reduce the rate of cybercrime in Benin City and expose the youths to opportunities that exist outside of organized crimes.
My people, my name is Emeka, Meku's Kamat. Let me get all this people. I don't learn my lesson. Somebody come buy motor for my hand, carry big money, come give me. Now when we get bust, now my eye open. I don't know say that 419 be. Now when EFCC grab them, now they come grab me too. Now he make me they warn you. All of them when they do business like me, where they carry big money, when I go sometimes I go carry transfer, carry bring back. Yeah. Make una shine in my eye because the special control unit against money laundering, when they call SCUMO, they don't want say if the money pass 5 million naira for individual, no collect them. If it pass 10 million naira for company, no collect them. Carry and go where? Bank. If you no do them like that, 250,000 naira for every day where this offense happen. Or they go suspend your license, or they go cuckoo, shut them down, pata for your hand. No talk say I no want you.
This message is from the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC.
The executive chairman of the EFCC, Abdurrashid Bawa, has called on youths across the country to be conscious and widely educated about the internet in order to develop strength against computer-related frauds. Bawa made the call in Abuja while addressing students of Government Secondary School, Karoshi, on their 2023 Annual Career Day, themed Careers in the World of Technology. The EFCC chairman stressed that being cyber conscious enhances security of youths against internet-related fraud and empowers them ahead of any cyber attack. Bawa, who spoke through Assistant Commander of the EFCC, Robert Chibuezelko, encouraged students to develop strong dreams and vision and choose a career in cybersecurity, as this will not only protect them from cyber attacks but also be instrumental in helping the society against internet fraud. He stated that every sector of the economy needed cybersecurity experts, and there is a very huge demand for cybersecurity experts in the society.
But this is a clear fact that the crime conducted in the cyberspace is beginning to change the age brackets that are more interested in it. Back in the days when we were growing up, crime, stealing, all those things are usually associated with full-grown adults. But now you have 15-year-olds getting themselves involved in cyber crimes. Going online, you can see some of the types of cyber crimes. Dating scam, somebody continues to promise a victim marriage. And it doesn't always have to be a man. We also have females that do that to men now.
Also speaking at the event, Superintendent of the EFCC, Martha Ojochokutami Eche, highlighted the effects of corruption on youths, stressing that to stem the tide of economic and financial crimes, youths could enlist in different ways through which they can join the fight against the crimes. She also encouraged students of the school to be foot soldiers in the fight against corrupt practices by joining the EFCC Integrity Club in the school.
On behalf of the Executive Chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Mr. Abdurrashid Bawa, we present all these to you. We have our Zero Tolerance magazine. We have our Eagle Eye magazine as well. We also have our Eagle Eye stickers and flyers that you can give to people, give to children, give to your family, and all these can also help in your your library. So thank you so much, and we hope that this will enrich the students, especially when it comes to the fight against economic and financial crimes. Thank you so much, sir. For the sake of pictures.
Respondent Principal of the school, Yahaya Kobo, promised to partner with the Commission to groom children under his care in the fight against economic and financial crimes.
On behalf of the entire school, I want to appreciate the EFCC. Despite your tight schedule, you were able to honor this invitation. And during my interview session with you, I already said we're into partnership with EFCC in almost all of our schools in the FCT. And they are doing wonderful things. You have seen one of the things they have done, and with a promise that we are going to make use of this document judiciously.
Golden Omura reporting for the Eagle.
I'm a Nigerian youth. This is my call to all children and youth of Nigeria to please shun cybercrime. The internet is to assist us to be better at what we do in a positive way, like research our assignments, learning positive trades and marketing. But these days, young people use the internet to commit all kinds of internet crimes. Yahoo has become the order of the day. Brothers and sisters, cybercrime is affecting the mentality of young people. Cybercrime is affecting our performance and grades in school. Cybercrime is affecting our expected role in the society. Say no to cybercrime for a great Nigeria.
Next on the program is Conviction Update.
One way to fight economic and financial crimes is not getting involved in any form of economic and financial crimes. And another way is to report it whenever or wherever you see it. For the week of March 6th to 10th, 2023, the EFCC recorded 62 convictions. A breakdown has the Lagos and Benin command securing the highest convictions at 18 each. This is followed by Port Harcourt command with 6 and the Ibadan command with 5 convictions. Abuja command got 4 convictions while the headquarters secured 3. Kano and Ilorin command got 2 convictions each, while Gombe, Maiduguri, Sokoto and Uyo commands each secured 1 conviction. This brings the total convictions for the week under review, that is between March 6 to 10th, 2023 to 62. While the EFCC embarks on its mandate of prevention, investigation and prosecution, the mantra in this regard is, when you see something, you must say something. Back to you, Aisha.
By voting, citizens are participating in the democratic process. Citizens vote for leaders to represent them and their ideas, and the leaders support the citizens' interest. Today on the interview segment, we will be talking about EFCC's involvement in the elections, and as earlier stated, we had an exclusive with the executive chairman of the EFCC, Abdurrashid Bawa. Enjoy.
Mr. Executive Chairman, sir, one significant signpost during the 2023 general election was the presence of your men all over the polling units in the country. How would you rate the level of the Commission's involvement in monitoring the 2023 general election?
Very highly, I can tell you. Very highly. We're all over the place. We send our men to all the states. We mobilized and we went round. Of course, we gave out a lot of advisories. We have avenues in which we call on Nigerians to reach out to us, and they have reached out to us, and we have impacted, heavily, during the conduct of the last, general elections. We made a lot of arrests, in that. The intangible aspect of our work we can't quantify, but I can tell you, it was huge. It was a resounding success.
Okay, now going by the name and mandate of the agency, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, it deals with economic and financial crimes. And now we are talking elections. So a lot of people may be wondering, what has the EFCC got to do with elections? What would your response be to that question?
Well, we are part of the law enforcement community. We are part of the security community. You can't expect INEC to go there and arrest somebody that is buying votes. Can they do that? Do they have the powers of arrest? Do they have the powers of this? So law enforcement agencies like ours has to do the job for them, and then of course we have to investigate, and then of course collaborating with INEC, we should be able to prosecute those that are engaged in vote buying. The provision of section 126 and 127 is very clear on this issue of vote buying, by all those that are buying and those that are selling their votes, and those that are trying, to influence who to vote for and who not to vote for. So it's very clear. And of course, the provision of Section 22 of the Electoral Act is very also germane in terms of buying and selling of voters, cards by Nigerians. And we have made, a lot of arrests in that regard. And God willing, we are going to conclude the investigations, and we are going to go straight, towards prosecuting those offenders. So, and that is one aspect of it. The other aspect of it has to do with the issue of campaign financing, the source of those funds, money laundering, very important. Who is enforcing the laws of laws associated with money laundering? EFCC is at the forefront of that. So who is going to do that? We don't want a situation whereby fraudulent funds are finding their way into our own electioneering campaign in this country. Because by the time we do that, that means those that are fraudulent will take over the government, and then of course they will succeed in continuing their criminal enterprise within the annals of government cycles. So it's very important, it's very germane that we do what we have to do, for the betterment of our country.
Now, you're talking with so much passion about vote buying, and
yes.
I'm asking, why is the EFCC so set against vote buying and selling?
Because of we need to have a very, 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 very clear, credible, free and fair elections without any undue influence. You understand what I'm saying?
What are the effects of vote buying on the nation?
So many things. Bad governance. You understand what I'm saying? And by the time you bought the conscience of Nigerians, how are they going to ask questions? Democracy is all about representation. So somebody has bought your conscience. You bought for me. I bought what you gave me. So why are you coming back to ask questions regarding what I do or what I need to be done? That is why we take it with so much passion. We need to understand that transparency and accountability in governance is the bedrock of economic development of any nation. And where do you start from that from? You start it from what? From the elections. And that is why it is very important that we do this. What we are doing, it is not an EFCC thing. It is a Nigerian thing. And we have to take this thing seriously.
Now, before I let you go, what's your advice to listeners and, of course, viewers on the fight against economic and financial crimes generally?
The advice to me has always been and will continue to be that what we are doing here at the EFCC, it is not for EFCC, it is not for me, it is not for the staff of the EFCC, but it is for all Nigerians. And Nigerians need to understand that this fight, they need to take the ownership of this fight. They should own it. It is their own. It is for our own benefit. Staff of EFCC come and go, but the EFCC will remain and Nigeria will remain. You understand? We need to ensure that we have, a very, 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 corrupt-free society for the development of this our country. Time and time again, we are being lectured that, corruption is the bane of the economic development in this country, and it has proven to be so. So that is my advice. This thing, the fight against corruption, is for everybody. It's for everybody to join hands. And you can participate in it from wherever you are. When you see something, you say something. And you'll be rest assured that EFCC will do something. You understand? And we keep on saying that, we are very lucky that our own actions is not time-bound. We can investigate criminality that happened 20, 30, or 40 years ago, and we move on. So it is never too late for everybody to come and join or give us information regarding whatever thing that he knows somebody has done by crossing the line of, committing economic and financial crimes.
Well, you all heard the executive chairman of the EFCC, Abdul Rashid Bawa, there, and he advocates for all to be patriotic, do the right thing to move our country forward, as Nigeria is all we have. See something, say something, and rest assured the EFCC will do something about it.
Philip, don't tell me you're still doing this yahoo thing. This is cybercrime, for God's sake, and our law forbids it.
Jide, my man, wetin my pikin go do now? This is the only thing I know how to do. Look, I make plenty money from pressing these computers you see here.
Yes, you may be making millions, but our country is losing more than millions. You are killing the image of this country out there.
Shoo, guy. How am I killing image when all I do is use my brain to collect what I need?
Have you thought of how those you are defrauding see Nigeria and Nigerians?
How is that my business? I am only...
It is your business, my business, our business, to stop betraying and painting Nigeria black before other countries through cybercrime and any other criminal act.
Hey, are you serious?
I am serious. Don't you know it is the reason people from Nigeria are maltreated wherever they go? Have you stopped to find out why Nigerians are scrutinized and called names in other countries?
Man, I didn't know this my business has anything to do with the image of this country.
Now you know. Please stop it, because EFCC is watching.
Okotoriba. EFCC kwa?
Yes, EFCC will get you anywhere, anytime. This message is from the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC.
worm disease. When our people go live in peace. When all this nyama go cease, I can look back.
See, now here they walk, and I here at the chop. Sometimes this my work, it is very tough, and things go just wrong. But that one don't mean say I go put my hand inside bad things now. I know say if I put my mind to do this work well, I know say I go make am. I don't need put my hand inside bad things. I be mechanical, I dey hustle, and I dey legit.
Ni mai sai da kifi ne, ina jajircewa akan nema, ina sana'ata na gaskiya.
I be a stylist, mo hustle, mo dey legit.
I'm selling phone accessory, I dey hustle, and I dey legit.
I'm a sound engineer, I dey hustle, and I dey legit.
I'm a tailor, I dey hustle, and I dey legit.
I'm a barber, I dey hustle, and I dey legit.
I'm a painter, I dey hustle, I dey legit.
I'm a fashion designer, I dey hustle, and I dey legit.
Be proud of your hustle. Be legit. Say no to cybercrime.
This message is from the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC.
People, una well done. How na dey? I get better story for una. This story, it dey worry me, it dey worry you. Na the nyama, the wuru, the magu, what we dey call corruption, where they kill us for this country. Because of corruption, we no get better road. Because of corruption, our hospital don't pafuka. Because of corruption, our life na 0/100. That's now why I say make we come together, make we fight this nyama, wuru, magu, what they call corruption.
And that's it on today's episode of The Eagle. You can send an email to info@efcc.gov.ng, and to speak to our officers or representatives, you call 0809 3322 644 and follow us on all our social media platforms at official EFCC for all matters relating to economic and financial crimes. Use the EFCC mobile app, The Eagle Eye, to report any fraud you see happening around you. You download the app, you follow the steps, and report fraud on the go. And you can also take pictures of corrupt practices and upload them. I am Aisha Mohammed, leaving you with this parting words that says, wherever there is power, greed, and money, there is corruption. Let's stand and work together, as others have done before us, to reach our brightest future. The world has enough for everyone's need, but not enough for everyone's greed. Goodbye. God bless Nigeria. Be kind to yourself and to others around you, and do enjoy the rest of the week.